Sportsnet. Jim Watson and Kathy Johnson-Clark, the Pac-10 Championships in Washington. And after 3 rotations, this is the way it stacks up with Stanford. Slight advantage over UCLA, very tight at the top. Arizona, Oregon State, and California, all close. Washington and Arizona State have only scored 2 events. Everyone else has scored 3 events. Take a look at rotation 4, the way it breaks down for you. Washington will be on the vault, Arizona State on the bars, Arizona beam, Stanford on the floor, California, Oregon State, and UCLA received the bye here in rotation 4. Mandy Klug for Washington moments ago on the vault. A 9.85 is her best this year.
Front tuck with a half twist. Best part of the vault was the distance away from the horse.
9.8 for Mandy Klug. Margaret Wojak, the sophomore from Arizona State, on the bars. 9.9 or better in 3 of her last 6 on this event.
They're hoping to drop a low score here on this event. Nice, full over the bars. Okay, good routine in terms of level of difficulty. Nice release moves.
Wojak with a 9.85 on the bars. Back to the vaults. Emily Pritchard, the freshman for UW, has a career high 9.95 against Utah back in March, early March.
Doing excellent work as a freshman. One of Washington's best ever.
More action from earlier on the beam. Randy Lillenquist from Arizona. 23rd nationally in the all-around, 5th in the Pac-10.
Here in first team, all Pac-10 honors on this event. And this is a conference full of very good balancing workers. Well, you can tell they're all approaching the end of their season. Everything is so much sharper, cleaner, more consistent. Always makes for exciting Pac-10 competitions. NC2As will be great. I mean, you're just seeing such high level of gymnastics in terms of their consistency.
Lillenquist with a 9.825 on the beam. And for Stanford, who has been strong through 2 rotations, they move to the floor. This is Lindsay Wing, the freshman, just a few minutes ago.
And again, over on the floor, they're scoring high 9.8s and 9.9s.
Lindsay Wing, #1 in the Pac-10 in the all-around, #3 in the nation on the all-around, and 19th in the country on the floor exercise.
Makes the difference when these gymnasts are separated by only thousands of a point sometimes. The reason these gymnasts from Stanford are scoring so well on bar, on floor, and beam, their form is so good. Where do you find deductions? Toes are pointed. Everything's precise. hard to nitpick.
And you mentioned that Stanford looks much better now than they did at the beginning of the year. That's the goal of the coach and the program. And after 3 rotations, they actually lead UCLA, the defending national champions.
Yeah, their performance has really shot up in the last few weeks. They're starting to really connect with an audience.
Cara Fry from Arizona, a senior on the beam.
Oh, she pulled that layout back on. She's had an outstanding gymnastics collegiate career. She had the thrill of winning the all-around in her final home meet, matching her career high.
On April 7th, UCLA will hold the NCAA Women's Gymnastics West Regional Championship. The group is joined by 5 other top-ranking collegiate teams and individual competitors from across the country. Will compete in a single session beginning at 6 p.m. at Pauley Pavilion.
Not only has she been such a strong leader for this Arizona team throughout her career, as an individual, she qualified as a freshman for an at-large position at the NCAA National Championships.
For ticket and event information.
Nice dismount. Swing through double twist.
Cara Fry, a 9.8 on the balance beam. And now Lise LeVay, freshman for Stanford on the floor. Moments ago, Lindsay Wing, a 9.925 for Stanford, also on the floor.
by example. Very, very expressive.
Having a lot of fun in the routine. Stanford making very few mistakes.
I tell you what, they're putting a lot of pressure on the UCLA team.
And look at the excitement. It's contagious now. 9.95 for Lise LeVay, the freshman for Stanford. Cardinal on fire. Moments ago, Arizona State's Laura Moon, junior. Third in the nation on the bars. 18th in the all-around.
Whoa, that was nice. Very strong swing, big release move. Very precise too in the handstand positions. Legs are always together. All the little things that add up in deduction, she's not doing.
9-9. And over on the vault, Stacy Wong, the junior from the host Huskies, University of Washington.
Boy, we're seeing some good landings in this competition.
9.95 for Stacy Wong. That ties the best vault tonight. Wong went 9.9 on the floor exercise earlier. So Stacy Wong having a pretty good night. And doing it in the home building. Bank of America at UW.
15 years ago, the DR started the trimmer on wheels revolution and changed the way hundreds of thousands of Americans cared for their properties. And now we're doing it again with the most revolutionary lineup of trimmers on wheels available anywhere. Every model features the perfect balance and easy rolling action that has made DR famous. Every model has our revolutionary quick change cord height adjustment system. Every DR model is shipped factory direct to you with the best warranty in the business. And right now, you can get free delivery on every DR model. Call toll-free 1-800-305-9191. That's 1-800-305-9191 for complete details on the new generation DR trimmer mower. Or visit us online at drtrim.com.
Call now for a free copy of Security Sense. Get the latest in automobile conveniences and security systems. Viper, no one dares come close.
3 kids.
It's a very good chance that I might go to the NBA.
3 lives.
Just a matter of doing the right things.
1 dream.
Basketball is my job.
Prep Chicago Hoops, weekdays at 5 on Fox Sports Net. Every weeknight, it's Totally NASCAR.
Your exclusive source of NASCAR information.
30 minutes of NASCAR news and highlights that put you in gearhead heaven. Totally NASCAR, weeknights at 6 on Fox Sports Net.
Welcome back inside Bank of America Arena on campus at the University of Washington on Fox Sports Net. It's the Pac-10 Gymnastics Championships. Jim Watson along with Kathy Johnson-Clark, the former Olympian, and a crowd of 4,000. Weeknights at 5:30 and 11:30, it's The Last Word with Jim Rome. Rome interviews the biggest names in the games and asks what the people want to know. It's The Last Word, weeknights at 5:30 and 11:30 on Fox Sports Net. All 7 Pac-10 teams ranked in the national top 25. The 7 Pac-10 teams field gymnastics groups. Here's the way it stands here. Stanford still in front. In fact, Arizona now has moved to second. Washington, UCLA, Arizona State, Oregon State, and California. And remember that not all of those teams have scored in all events because we have byes, and this explains it a little bit better. Rotation 5 now coming up. California on the vault, Oregon State bars, Arizona State beam. UCLA is on the floor, and then Arizona, Stanford, and Washington have the byes. So as you watch the scores total up, it can be a little bit misleading. Here's Jamie Dancer now, the freshman from UCLA, ranked #1 in the nation on the floor exercise, and of course, a 2000 U.S. Olympian.
I think she made a statement. Her first collegiate competition, she competed in 2 events, bars and floor exercise, 10 O's in both.
6'10s this year, 4 of them have come on the floor.
That was a beautiful stretch double layout.
She's one of the athletes that folks showed up to watch tonight. In fact, the local paper here said UCLA brings Olympic team to Seattle.
feel a 10 coming on. I don't know where to go. We've seen 9.925s and 9.95s, and that surpassed them.
Was it perfect?
In my book. So I don't know where you go from there then, because 10 so many people see as perfect, and you could always go in and find little bitty things to pick on and say nobody should get a 10-0, but it's also used to rank gyms. And when you've got 995s preceding it, you got to go for it.
And Jamie Dancher already a 995 earlier tonight on the bars, and of course one of the best in the country on the bars and the floor. As she awaits the score along with the rest of us, we expect it to be right up at the ceiling. In the meantime, check in with Carrie Kreifels over on the vault. Kreifels from Cal.
Oh, boy, a good landing. She kind of rotated down into the mat, but boy, she nailed the landing.
9825 for Kreifels on the vault. There's Elizabeth Gilson, the sophomore for Oregon State, next up on the bars. Gilson 20th in the nation on the bars, had a 995 earlier this year against Arizona.
Okay, you need concentration here, okay? I bet she doesn't even hear it.
Yeah, she's in the zone. She doesn't hear it. We'll explain it in a minute.
Beautiful long swing.
Gilson a 9925 on the uneven bars. And the cheering you heard was for Jamie Dancher, as predicted, a perfect 10 on the floor exercise. And here's Mohini Bhardwaj, and these two, you got to figure, have a little competition among themselves.
A very healthy one, a very healthy one. Another beautiful double layout.
Defending Pac-10 champion on the floor exercise. Pac-10 record, 8 10s for Bhardwaj this year, and 4 of those came on the floor.
Condo's field has to work with, and her choreography skills, they're always dynamite on the floor.
Valerie Condo's field, the UCLA head coach, of course, never a gymnast. Background is in dance, and it's reflected here with the expression on the floor. And UCLA, one of the strongest in the country on the floor exercise. Jamie Dancher moments ago, a perfect 10, and no Mohini Bhardwaj.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our fifth rotation. And the sixth rotation.
Well, Stanford put a lot of pressure on him, but boy, did UCLA answer right back.
Stanford with a great rotation through the floor exercise earlier.
Arizona State will have a bye during this round.
Now Bhardwaj waits for her score. In the meantime, one last look at perfection. Jamie Dancher for UCLA, a 10 on the floor.
They hold the second ranked.
It's Iceland season, and Home Team Sports and Icelandair want to send you and a friend on an Iceland adventure. Join your favorite wizards and caps announcers for river rafting, volcano tours, glacier hiking, and more, plus more bars and clubs than you can handle. Enter online at Icelandair.com or send your name, address, phone number, and age on a postcard to the address on your screen. So get ready for Iceland season.
Finally, the melt-in-your-mouth flavor of grilled foods in your home year-round. Introducing the revolutionary Mighty Pro Stovetop Grill. The cooking plate grills foods quickly to lock in the flavor, while the parabolic shape forces fats and oils to drain away from the food, so you're eating low-fat,